What's up, YouTube family? We are back with another crazy banger, and today I'm literally going to be showing you all or breaking down a particular trade which we did take on USDJPY. Now, before now, we have always been looking to flip on gold, right? Until we made the decision last week to actually flip on currencies, right? So, firstly, we actually did have the first trade which we did take in flipping currencies, right? So, this is USDJPY, where we did actually take a $500 account to like $6,000, right? So this is literally the trade setup right here. This is a trade taken, and today I'm literally going to be breaking this down, right? And as you can see, this result was literally posted right there in the community, right? And this particular trade level was called right there in the signal room. Okay, so let's get to the chart and then break down this particular trade setup and how we were literally able to like take entries at this particular point. Now, if you're new to this particular community, don't forget to like and subscribe and then click on the link in this particular video description to join the free Telegram community if you're literally interested in being part of us, right? So going back to the chat. All right. So this is literally BTC right here, and then we have literally had some good trades on it, right? And we actually have had all of this particular trade, which actually um, panned out pretty well aside this, right? And we actually did have a miss entry on this. So let's quickly go back to USDJPY to break down this particular trade. As I did say, if you're new to the community, right, you can literally click on the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community and get access to all our trades, right? So here we go, USDJPY. All right, so perfect, perfect. Now, this right here is practically the USDJPY trade, which you actually detect in the community, right? And as you can see, this is literally up for a long-term perspective, right? So how did we actually take this crazy flip, right? How were we able to like flip this particular money real quick, right? Now, firstly, we start by going to what the higher time frame was saying, right? So like on this particular note, we actually do have this present. Okay, so this was practically the presence of an engulfing candle. And as we do know, like an engulfing candle will literally set path for your bias, right? And inside every engulfing candle, which is literally on the charts, you can see the presence of a whole lot of patterns. Okay, so I'm not literally going to go deeper into what these patterns are. Right, so let's go to the first SNL level that was present. So on this particular note right here, we actually do see the presence of what? A QML, okay? So taking a look at this particular QML present right here, okay, if you actually look to refine this QML to the lower time frame, this is literally going to like bring us all the way to this point, okay? So what literally matters right now is how we were able to like scaling, because you can literally frame your bias easy, and then do the same thing over and over again. So when it comes to flipping, you can literally just scale it from anywhere on the chart. You literally need to have precise value points where you can be able to like scale in and have as much as the minimal drawdown you can literally ever like encounter, right? Because you're literally playing lot sizes that can literally be too much for the account or literally not supported on that particular account size. So this is particularly QML right here, and then for sure we're literally looking to like see a very positive movement all the way to the upside. As I did say, this is literally a breakdown, right? And there are literally many ways to approach if this particular flipping concept, right? But I'm literally showing you a very systematic way of approaching, right? So if this is the daily, you're not looking to like just killing or take an entry immediately, right? So the refining process did take us all the way to having a precise reversal point like this, okay? So this is what precision does to you. If you actually focus on getting precise entries, right, you literally end up having a situation whereby you actually get tap rejections. Okay, so every single movement you actually make should literally be aimed at being better in refining your trade and then getting precise reversal points, right? So price actually cut all the way to this particular point now. How were we able to like frame our entry? Irrespective of how precise our points or entry points are, we or our reversal points are. I don't literally advise scaling in just that way, right? I don't literally advise hopping into the market that way, the price actually go to this particular point, and all we know for sure is this. If price actually wants to like move all the way to the upside, right? Irrespective of how long it actually wants to play, we actually want to see a similar scenario as this. And then we actually want to see price give us well different SNR levels to like play from. We actually want to see price give us different SNR levels to play from, and then all the way to the upside, we actually want to see different SNR levels coming into play. Okay. Now this is literally going to take me to the lower time frame. Now, for sure, when it comes to like higher time frame levels, you always want to make use of the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and 30 minutes for continuations, right? So firstly, you actually want to like play the same thing over and over again. The higher time frame for your reversal, that is your long-term reversal, and then you actually want to play the 1 hour and then the 30 minutes for your continuations, right? So this is literally going to take me to the 1 hour. On this particular 1 hour, right, you are practically not looking to play crazy. And when we talk about play crazy, you're not looking to like take a trade and hold for infinity, right? Because price is always going to present more and more opportunities, right? So it's literally left for you to like know how to capitalize on this, take your TP, and then wait for the next setup, right? So this is more like a fresh zone that we're literally trading on from right now. Price actually go to this particular level, and the same patterns actually like apply. So let's take this out. Let's take all of this out. Now, price actually did give us the presence of a specific pattern right here. So we see what? So here we go. We actually see this low. We actually see this high. We see this low, and we see this high. So in respect to like identifying the pattern present, right? We actually did see the presence of a QML. Okay. So this suggests that if you're looking to like play a setup, right, you actually have this coming in right here. You actually have this particular pattern where you actually want to see buys from, right? This is a QML, but are we looking to like scaling right here? No, okay, we're looking to like refine this particular QML to have a very precise entry, right? Now remember, this is a continuation, right? And in as much as we don't literally know if this particular weekly level is going to go all the way to the upside, we literally show one thing, we'll show that price is definitely going to like react pretty well out of it, right? So this is the QML, and if you actually decide to refine further, by going to the lower time frame to look out for a continuation, should we say a continuation pattern? Let's say to look out for a precise reversal point, right? Take a look at this. You actually have the presence of this QML here still. You actually have the presence of this right here. So I'm literally going to like go to the easiest, right? You actually have the presence of this quick supply, a demand candle. So this is a demand candle, right? Now, this is if I literally want to like play a full, or let's say the overall zone for this particular level, right? So this is it. Now, we can literally say that at this particular point, this zone is like too big. And how do you actually want to like flip up this? Because the zone is too big, right? Now, the answer is this. If we actually have price coming to this particular level, right? We actually want to see a confirmation inside this confirmation, right? So this is literally going to take me all the way to the 50 minutes back. Now, it might sound like a lot of rules, but it's practically not a lot of rules, right? So you can see at this particular point, you actually have the presence of this QML present, right? Which on the lower, on the 5 minutes also showed us a QML. So we actually have this QML and we actually did have the presence of this bullish engulfing candle. Remember, the bullish engulfing candle actually represents what? A QML on the lower time frame. Now, if you're still new to this community or to this YouTube channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also click on the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community, right? So this is literally going to take me all the way to the 1 minute, right? Because in every single engulfing candle, there's practically a QML, right? So where is this literally going to take me, right? We actually want to see the presence of a QML. So this is literally going to take me all the way to this. Now, has this been mitigated based off mitigation? It has literally been played off from right, but I'll literally still consider the zone because we're looking at a fresh 15 minutes engulfing candle, right? Now, this literally did not actually take out this high, uh, I won't literally like consider this very valid, right? We actually need to see price take out this high, which we actually did have in intact right here. So like this is pretty much a very valid one. So now let's take a look at what price did, right? So like say, take a look at this. So we can take a look at this, right? You can see price came into this, gave a first stop right here, rejected. And for us, we literally did not like scale into this because this was literally like early in the morning, right? So we actually did see price at this particular spot, hence entry was literally taken on this, right? So this is where my entry was literally taken in. Now, I literally did not just like scaling straight up, right? You actually wait for price and by giving you the presence of what? A candlestick confirmation. The price did give me the presence of a candlestick confirmation right here, as you can see. This was the presence of a bullish engulfing candle, which at this particular zone, we actually did have a spin bar, right? Now, or should we call this a hammer, right? Price gave us the presence of a bullish engulfing candle, and boom, entries were stacked in all the way from this point, right? Now, how do you stack in when you actually have a small account as low as 100 or 50, right? You actually want to like start by risking 25 bucks, right? And as price goes in your favor, you actually want to add more. So how are we literally able to like add more, right? So you see, this was the first entry, right? Take a look. Let's now see type 2 presence right here. Price came into this, tapped into the 1 minute level, and boom, we added more entries all the way to the upside, right? And the tipping point was literally at this particular point, looking to like take this all the way to 10K, right? This was literally our tipping point. The current high that propelled this entire retracement was literally at this point, right? As I did say, the levels was literally called right there in the community, and you can see this was where we actually had trade taking, where we actually have the initial balance of 500 USD, right? And then we actually have 6K in respect to our profit. Okay, and this is it. Okay, and also for you all to like know, we actually did take a current flip on GBP USD, which actually did pan out pretty well. Okay, and this was literally on a trade copier, right? So more to come, guys, more to come, right? We actually will be breaking down every single flip trades that have been taken, right? And you should expect a vlog, right? On how I approach the chart and what I look out for and every single thing that comes with it, right? So don't forget to like and subscribe and then click on the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community, right? See you guys on the next slide. And don't forget, right? It's all easy to like get profitable.